All right, Justice versus the NYXL Rose. Yeah, well, that was the longest segment intro of all time. The player's probably pissed in the lobby right now. No, of course, he just lays down the lap pretty easy peasy. York Excelsior pretty close to that EMP as Kalios is still tanking damage in the front line. Super low now as the supports were a little bit preoccupied dealing with Kellen on the Doomfist. Couldn't heal Kalios. And yeah, Justice going down does mean Excelsior are in a good spot. They got EMP, Play, Nano coming up, like a whole fledge of ultimates, but Terra Surge, hey, not to go for it. Ho1 alone might be fine though. Half HP already gone as Anson J needs to back up his other supports. Frontline is winning for Excelsior right now as Kellen took care of Kalios, but the Blizzard on the point. A classic, honestly. Be a bit difficult to finish people off without this coalescence. They are going to invest it as openers now do the one doing the damage. Nice EMP from Excelsior cancels, and now look at those low health bars. If opener and Krillin do stay alive, it's going to be hard for Excelsior to regain control with their dwindling numbers. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do it. As round number 1 is taken by the Justice. W and M1ing though. That's why. You do just beat W and M1ing. Okay, no one's dead just yet. Tell a lie. Decay throws Pulse, misses it again, but it's okay. Owen's like to dodge out of the way, straight into the line of fire of Decay. I mean, that's the thing with the Reaper, right? You just want to WM1, try and focus someone down, but you need thrusters. Nano from Ho1. He's got to be careful. This EMP from Assassin could be large. He ends up nailing Kellen, but Kellen is he is negative energy right now. Eventually built up to a little bit. Opener ends up going down. This EMP from Assassin is just not worked out for the Justice at all. Flora gets anti, but is because Kellen, even with limited energy, was able to clean up that fight. Earned himself a grab, but didn't even need it. They didn't nerf the head hitbox, thankfully, to a lot of Reaper players. Oh, Nano boost onto Kellen. You can one-shot people through Transcendence with a Nano Reaper. I think maybe that was Assassin that went down through the Transcendence there. But it does look like Opener's not going to be able to escape this one. New York are being incredibly aggressive, and why not, honestly? The other team does
off of that, and I think they're expecting that New York will move into the Terra Surge, but if they just beat you here, like, where are you gonna go?
Terra Surge? Whoa! Oh, it destroyed Anson J. But Kalios, all that time, was just kind of taking infinite damage for the rest of his team. A magnet, if you will. Graviton Surge still available for Kellen. Yeah. Excelsior do lose the point in amongst the chaos, but they do manage to re-flip. It is opener to touch. Overtime is here. Oh, he gets grabbed. Kalios tried to go over the grab too. Didn't end up working out. New York Excelsior rose. Oh, no way. It's like funny because even talking to people like Astro, who is... even he, the other day I was talking to him, he's like, no, you know, I'm getting a bit older now, so... I'm like, dude, you're not old. He was born in the year 2000. Still pretty bad. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry. Enough of the tangent. I know it's ridiculous. New York Excelsior doing a good job of kind of pushing right now. A decent start getting Assassin off the rip. Beautiful deflect by Yaki. Point presence for New York Excelsior paramount at this point in time. And picking up someone like to save his supports as soon as they get hacked. Both support ultimates from Excelsior come out. Oh, the EMP's good. Cancels Yaki's ultimate, but is it going to be enough? A Transcendence from Kallen's going to keep Washington Justice healthy as those EMPs did land, but it was in favor of the Justice. Opener switching over to Lucio, trying to get back in time just to help his team. That will be Justice halting that payload. The amount of ultimates rose that they ate. And it, you know, it does work out. There's a lot of things happening at one time. So, yeah, Fatty. Oh! Oh my god, that was dirt from Yaki. Little right click, melee, you take those. But yeah, it does end up working out. New York Excelsior with Kellen quite high charge at this point. Just kind of run over the Justice on their offense. Losing Ansu J is kind of frustrating. With a solo attempt here from Flora to kill Kalios. But Yaki did survive that grab, you should tell, because he is nanoed. Oh, the grab on the high ground. Can anybody follow up with damage? It's only Anson J there. Yaki was actually on low, didn't have TP to utilize that Graviton Surge onto 3. Luckily, killing Krillin might be good enough for the defense of the Excelsior. They've already given up a tick, but a reconvene, especially with Flora having EMP, you'd expect Excelsior wanting to go for another attempt at defense.
I think so, but they're running out of time. Who's going to jump down?
You got to touch that.
Oh, come on. Can't someone go back and help him?
Oh, Anson J is there to the rescue. Oh, not for long, it's Decay. Ends up peeking his head around the corner. A nice nano onto Opener to keep him alive. We'll call it that. Not a nano onto Kalios. Oh, no. A Graviton Surge does hit Opener and Krillin and actually kill off the Ana. But the Washington Justice have won this frontline duel with the help of Decay and Assassin, just picking off Hoenn and Anson J over and over again. The Justice, they're going to take map number 2, and once again, feels like quite a... He's even getting shot by Krillin, by the way. I just saw a dart just fly past him. I mean, you've got to do that, right? Because Flora's going to sit so far back.
You have to check
Kalios a little bit vulnerable in the front line. In fact, the entirety of New York Excelsior under a lot of pressure. That shield isn't going to last too long. Callan, unfortunately, just gets punched to death at the hands of Kalios. No Orisa, but the Zarya will do.
Wow, Justice are kind of rolling right now. They're checking Flora a lot. Yeah, there's front line.
Got it right. Decay's already dead, though. Nano and Kalios. There's no way he doesn't earn a grab. There's the flux. It does hit Kalios. He throws the grab out. Kellen is just stuck in midair as he was fluxing and then got grabbed to the wall. Kalios ends up falling, but with Kellen just alive and well on the high ground. That was, of course, with the hyperspheres, you don't have to reload or anything like that. EMP from Assassin. Oh, one. And Flora, to be fair, did not stand a chance.
Nope. Yeah, I mean, that's rough too, because when you get the Zenyatta, it's hacked.
Nice boot from Gangnam Joe. Oh, hack! Opener just got hacked out of EMP. Sorry, from Beats. He just got hacked out of Beats. No more support ultimates for the Justice and no more supports. Nice hack from Flora. Removes that ultimate, clean off the board, and with only a minute to go, Washington Justice only have their EMP. Well, I say only. They got EMP, they got Pulse and Nanos for sure. Kalios just trying real hard to get them off of high ground, but it ain't working. They could just wait until Kellen uses ult, to be fair. EMP does ring through the Excelsior, but they're just ignoring it. They got the rally going on. The Flux comes out later, and with overtime here, the Justice are on their final limbs. Self-destruct high in the sky, but no one to touch. It actually landed on the high ground on those spinning blades, so it didn't even...
You can send Assassin's way instead.
Nano boost, and Hoenn dead again. Rough start. To be fair, this time they did invest in ultimate to do so. That play there from Yaki was kind of nice. He double blinked forward to try and get on top of Krillin, but he actually spotted Transicate, quickly shot it, and then went back into mech in time, and Gannon Jin does get the beat off. It hits 5 people. No random ults today, and Kelly gets focused down. He died with the grab. Kalos managed to get back into mech, receive the nano, was just sitting on top of Kellen, so he couldn't use the grab, otherwise Matrix was just going to eat it up. The Justice, they're going to seal this one up on point A of Junkertown. 2-1 in the series. Well, this is the fight.
Slept? Oh my god. And then everything else got thrown out too, with all double Zarya grab. This is ridiculous.
As a sick play that was. Excelsior just couldn't finish anybody off. Like, the Justice were able to back up, stay alive, stay healthy, get back into the fight. It was, but still got to be careful. Yaki looking for a point where he can enter the fight with a pulse bomb as both artists go down. A nano onto Decay. That was Krillin's parting gift to the Justice. Excelsior weren't quite so lucky as Hoenn was only 7% away from his own nano boost.
You still have to win like 4 team fights after that, but it's got to start here.
Yep, Kellen with the nano boost though. He's going to make his mark in the front line. Okay. There it is, a complete team wipe, believe it or not, almost. Assassin was forced to recall. They're in a dangerous spot. He's almost managed to kill Assassin, but actually jumps into the grab. The beat's not available for Excelsior, but they still manage to keep themselves alive in it. Not for long, though, as Assassin and Decay turn the tides. And overtime ticks down, and the Justice play an upset. New York Excelsior eliminated from play-ins as the Washington Justice take the series 3-1.
Such a good season for New York Excelsior.